Looking for a crease to the left. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Oh, he's got it. Might have a chance. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
Well, nothing complex about that play. They dialed up the old dive play, and it gashes the defense.
Just find a crease there and let this guy do his work, and he did.
I love the job up front, too, by the offensive line. Hat on a hat, you got guys chipping up into the 2nd level, opening up a big hole for the back.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. The offense changing the play. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Well, giving away 5 on the false start certainly doesn't help anything. 2nd and long coming up. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still
can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And that play is going to drive the offensive coordinator crazy. Remember, in college football now, there's communication between the coordinator and the quarterback with the headsets in the helmet, and you know he was reminding his QB that time, listen, you cannot take a sack here. Remember, we're in field goal range. If nobody's open, throw it away. His QB did not listen to the advice. He takes a terrible sack.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
Well, we knew coming into this one, this was an offense that wanted to come out, sling it around, but the timing is going to have to be a whole lot better. This defense has athletes who can close on the ball and make plays, and you saw it right there in that interception to open this game.
The give on the counter. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Hammond. Right down the middle. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Michigan. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
Yeah, and if I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the boot, looking for his man. Pressure coming. Hit as he throws. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. The lone back's got it. Got a little grass. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
I mean, what a huge gain for this offense. You're always trying to find ways to get your playmakers in space. And when you create a hole like that, Palmer, good Lord, anybody's going to be able to run through it. Then he just keeps chewing up those yards.
Got some room in to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, San Diego State. Extra point here will tie the game. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Hammond. Makes the grab on the left. Breaks into the open. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the...
Oh, he wants it all. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And they're able to make the tackle.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country. And we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration. And they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out...
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Escapes the pressure to his right. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. The Aztecs offense makes its way onto the field to start this drive. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Quickly out to the tight end. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a 1st down for this offense. They're going back to the ground. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the 1st quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Handoff to the single back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Off the bootleg, looking to fire. A little release to the back. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
And that's why as a defense you want to set up 3rd and long situations. You just want to be able to keep the football in front of you. It's okay for that quarterback to hit the running back on that pass. Now you have all those bodies flying to the football and they're able to make a tackle.
Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. Trying to get it to the marker. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run, and you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll try the right side. Maybe some room here. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. They're going to ride this running back. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Back to throw, it's Hammond. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
How about this defense not getting fooled? 2nd and inches, a lot of times it can be a run. The offense stays aggressive, so does the defense. Now gets them in a 3rd and longer situation. This defense did a great job on that play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Wolverines! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They'll try to add another to their lead. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. Still on his feet at the 45. Got a lot of room to the right. Inside the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Aztecs. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Taken in by Smith on the right side. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Scanning the field, it's Hammond. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary. Catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Can't get him to the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, you saw it on that play.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Aztecs call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines!
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line, getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a 1-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the first half.
And he makes the extra point. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Here's a hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Now San Diego State will spend its second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Might be looking to run. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Quarterback making checks. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking left. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. Wolverines offense heads out ready to go on the attack. They opened this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Makes the catch. It's Bennett. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He's in open space downfield. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And this offense stays aggressive, and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Dropping back, it's Hammond. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. 1st down sack, pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And it's a fumble after that huge gain. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. And the Wolverines will have it 1st and 10. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Could be an alley. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are 1st and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Michigan! Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the 2nd half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the 2nd half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive. But
oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Power football with the run. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Offense still out there, lining up quickly on 4th down. Maybe didn't have the defense they expected, and they'll call a timeout here on 4th and 1. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off.
Yeah, and see, I have no problem being aggressive near midfield. I got no problem whatsoever. You get stuffed, but I think you have to show your team, like, we're going to be aggressive. We're going to continue to try to make it, even in the 2nd half when things are getting tight.
To the air, it's Hammond. Caught over the middle, it's Brown. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Wolverines come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Tries it on the sneak. They stop him in his tracks, and they'll head to the other side of the field. And let's take a second to look at the numbers these two quarterbacks have posted. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And on that situation on the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Can they salvage the drive by converting on 3rd and goal? Push down for the tackle.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
4th and goal from the 3. Let's see what this offense can dial up from here. Quarterback keeper. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Yeah, I'm not sure why they went for it, but when you're up by a couple of scores, I think you're just kind of free and like, hey, let's keep scoring points. Let's keep the offense out there. Let's keep the accelerator on, and I guess, hey, who cares? We're not going to lose anyways.
Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He can't make the catch. Had it right in his hands, and it'll be 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Can't find his man. It'll be They'll run it. There's a crease. He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Oh, they're after him. Zings it complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory. They'll run for it. And some great 4th down defense against the run.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try and put some points on the board.
Great place to start for this offense. He'll do it himself. Turning it on! And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Nice job by this defense, stringing along the option, not letting him make a decision right away, and that's why they could corral to the football, get him on the ground, and make sure that option didn't get a big gain.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. On the run, it's Benjamin. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Fires to the right. Got his man. And he scored! Touchdown, Bearcats! Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The inside handoff. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on 4th down. On 4th down, looking for the completion.
Mark him down right there, but he's got plenty for the first down and to keep this drive moving.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
And the Aztecs have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
So now it's 2nd and long. On the option. The pitch. Oh, better look out. Past the 45. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, San Diego State. Excellent pass by the back on the option. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. They'll run this play from the pistol. Looking for a gap. It's Benjamin. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield. It's Hammond. Going to take a shot. And the incomplete pass, taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, going to the air. He unleashes a long one. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play and they'll move the chains.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
To the air on 1st down. Dances away to buy time. He'll try to do it. There he goes. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati!
How about this signal caller today, man? It's showing you he can do it through the air and now with the legs, showing off the repertoire, showing why he is so hard to defend, and this defense is feeling it early in the football game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and he finished things off by racing 37 yards to the end zone. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll try it over the left side. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached a break. Cincinnati is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. The Aztecs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go right back to it. Finding some room. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Aztecs. Rolled his way into the end zone. The extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on the extra point. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and he capped it off with a 65-yard touchdown run. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Back to pass, it's Hammond. Under fire. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
They'll try to run for it. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Bearcats want to pick up the tempo.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down. And what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Handoff to the lone back. Here's a little room there. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
One of the things I love about this offense, Reese, is they have tons of speed. They like to try to get the ball going east-west. That time they generate a huge play going to the right side.
And the defense either not fast enough to fit or got knocked out of the fit.
Yeah, they got to do a better job containing that as this game goes on. They got to funnel the football back to the middle of the field.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Eakin. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. And the Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gonna run it. It's Benjamin. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
The Bearcats pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Pulls it on the option. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
Man, these read options are so hard to diagnose, just like right there. He picks up a little chunk of yards, not a big chunk, but it's so easy when you run the read options.
Why is that? Why is it easy?
Because if you want to play fast to the football, well then fine, I'm going to pull the ball right now and to use your aggressiveness against you. But if you want to sit back, then fine, I'm going to give the ball right now and get a little chunk of yards.
They'll run it. It's Benjamin. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical?
They got him, and down he goes. And what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. The Aztecs call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats!
As quarterbacks, you want to find your best matchup in these critical 4th downs. He found it and took a shot and it paid off. Huge touchdown.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Quick handoff. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement.
There's some room. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, San Diego State. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the right. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Pulls it in. It's Eakin. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
The pull and throw off the RPO. The Bearcats use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Throws for the tight end. Oh, he had it and he dropped it. Almost one of those big plays he's known for. It'll be 3rd down.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the 6. Get the pick 6.
Going for the big play. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Quarterback may change this route. On the option. A host of defenders there to make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and the clock is winding out here in the first half. The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Hammond. Makes the grab. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37.
Well, after allowing a touchdown on the last drive, this offense has to be able to answer. And getting that 3rd down here on the 3rd play of this drive is a good step toward doing that. Nice job by the QB. Good rhythm. This offense now has got it going. They need to pay this thing off. But that was a big one, no question.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The play action fake. Quarterback on the move, still looking. The throw. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for.
Well, that's the 2nd pick in as many series now for this quarterback. But, David, I love the defense right now and the way they're reading and reacting to all these route concepts. I mean, they are all over these guys on the back end.
All over the field, making plays. Listen, you're supposed to see the quarterback break on the football. You've seen several breaks on the football. Your job is to know what the offense does really, really well, and you can tell this defense is dialed in, and they know exactly what this offense wants to accomplish.
Give to the back. Breaks into the open. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimum gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
They send the tight end in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And he was able to break one tackle, Jesse, and almost got away from another.
Man, this secondary, this defense, they better pack a lunch. When this guy has the football, you've got to get bodies to him. And you better wrap up those legs and hold on tight. This dude's hard to tackle.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Right back to it. Got enough space. Touchdown Aztecs. That one will give them the lead.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air. It's Hammond. Working that left side now. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. The Bearcats are in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Touchdown, San Diego State. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Using his legs, it's Benjamin. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. We've reached the break. It's San Diego State holding the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Here comes the heat. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that. Looking for a crease. It's George. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Here comes the option. Quarterback keep. Got enough for the first. Might have a chance. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Red Raider. Great job by the back on the option.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And he added the extra point. Handoff to the lone back. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
To the ground. He's got it again. Shakes off the defender.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to the running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Good, solid tackle.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Back to pass. It's Dampier. Makes the catch. It's Smith. Open field ahead. Who's in the clear? Here he goes. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. offense gets a fresh set of downs. An explosive play for this passing game, and now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. You got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field. But if it's not there, check it down and continue to move forward. You got to be safe with this ball, not put it in harm's way.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
They'll try to add the lead now in the PAT.
It is really tough to defend an offense that is playing this well. Their timing and spacing has been exquisite. The quarterback is seeing the defense really well, and here he threads the needle for a touchdown in the end zone.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. He's got space. Breaks into the cleat. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. He's in the clear. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Aztecs. Here comes the point after attempt. And there's the point after. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. With the catch, it's Jackson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Buckeyes come to the line in a hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down. He's throwing for it. That's caught. It's Brown. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Handoff running right. He's got a crease. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The ball is caught. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
There you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
He stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense who's handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on 1st down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
And the Aztecs line it up with 1st and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
Tried to bounce him and couldn't get the corner. They'll stop him for a loss.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Touchdown, San Diego State. They go to the air to reach the end zone. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Dampier. With the catch, it's Brown. Goes out of bounds, but a nice play out across the 35.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, he makes the catch. He's got some space. Look out. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here.
Chris, I don't know how the big tight end gets that open in the middle of the field. Somebody has got to target the tight end in coverage. That's an easy throw and catch, and as a quarterback, I will take it all day.
Here he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, as a quarterback, there are times when you know you're going to take a hit and you still got to stand in there and deliver. This was a beautiful throw for a touchdown, and he knows he's about to get hit. I tell you what, give a lot of credit to this quarterback. That takes a lot of courage.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Dumps it down his back. And that'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
The back is always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball in the backfield. I think the defense is going to have to adjust. This is a first down. It's an easy first down.
Got an opening here. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, it doesn't always have to be pretty, and it doesn't always have to be dominant. You just got to move the chains. We need first downs here as an offense. They're able to do that with a nice little run.
First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Cannot escape. They tackle him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback because Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play out of something that really wasn't there.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard. Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
Fourth down, the offense will go for it. They'll run the option. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. The defense has it, off and running. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. At the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. All the way back for a scoop and score. This place going crazy.
This is a mark of a great defense. You take a lead and you go out there and you slam the door and you make it difficult on the offense. Here, it's a scoop on the outside. The defensive back with all of his speed, taking it the opposite direction for a score and building on that lead that the offense gave him. What a great job by this defense, and certainly going to be a huge play in this game.
And the PAT is good. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. He's going to hand this off. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Coming after him. And he dumps it off to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. First down and more. He's still running. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on 3rd down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
First down, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
We always talk about a pass rusher having a great motor, and this is a great example of that on the edge. This defensive end, he didn't beat him right away, but it's just the effort to sustain the rush that ultimately gets home. Beautiful job right there, and a nice job by this secondary covering up those easy, quick throws.
Has incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Well, this is the problem with taking a sack on first down. It's long yardage. Now they don't get a completion, and it's going to be 3rd and forever.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense. Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
Chris, I think he's a bit rattled here. Sometimes you see the mechanics falter, and in particular footwork, and you can tell that the game is moving too fast for the quarterback, and that's what I'm seeing right now. He's not stepping through his drop. He throws this off his back foot, and it's totally inaccurate.
Moves out of the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. So here they come on 4th and long. That penalty on 3rd is making this a serious challenge for the offense. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Aztecs will line up to kick it away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. And they'll kick it away here. Fielded at the 25. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Fires it to the wide end. And is intercepted. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And the Aztecs now will spend their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Benjamin. And now the Aztecs will spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. This will be a 43-yard attempt. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, still down by 7. Here comes the San Diego State offense back out there. We get the second half started with a running play. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game. And they lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to scramble. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down. Handoff to the back. He shreds the tackle. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, Give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Here we go on 4th down. Oh, and he's stuffed on 4th down. The defense rises up. Turnover on downs here. And they're not able to convert on 4th down. They'll run it here. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
To throw, it's Dampier. Looking deep to the right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. He goes out of bounds, but gets inside the 40. And chunk play, this offense operating at peak efficiency. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Benjamin. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Offensive line getting set. It's 1st down. Quick pass, the catch is made. He's got room to run, look out. And he goes out of bounds right at the midfield mark.
These wide receiver screens are like extended handoffs for the quarterback. They are so easy to execute, and all you've got to do is throw it on time. The wide receiver does a nice job getting the line to gain, and he ultimately moves the chains for this offense.
That's caught. It's Marsh. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. 1st down from there. And the Aztecs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's completion for this offense.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. He'll hand it off.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice productive gain for this offense. Well, you can see why this defense is so good. Their coverage is just so tight. You're trying to throw the football short of the line to gain and then rely on yards after the catch, but there's nowhere to go. Even if this ball was completed, the defender is right there. Look at the contact right when the ball arrives.
Turnover on downs after that defensive stop. To the air, it's Dampier. Caught quickly. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. Ohio State is on top here, Joel. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Motion now from the tight end. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on third down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
Nice grab. It's Smith. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it go quickly. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. One of those critical third down plays coming up. They'll try to run for the first down. He's got space. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to 33.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
Buckeyes pick up enough for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. Breaking free, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They connect for 6.
Just so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This one seems like it's over.
And now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, no one's going to be upset at your aggressive nature as a head coach if you are successful on these 2-point plays. But when you can't get in, that's when everyone starts to wonder, why are you going for these 2-point plays?
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, how many times do we see